You don't have to wait until Mother's Day to start your Colorado garden. This is the Front Range Gardener, and I'm going to share 3 strategies that you can use to start your Colorado garden in April. Why do Colorado gardeners wait until Mother's Day to begin gardening? Well, Mother's Day is a good approximation for the average date of last frost, which in most of the Front Range is about mid-May. Extra care must be taken to plant frost-sensitive plants before this date. Indeed, frosts can also occur after the average date of last frost. However, there are strategies you can use to start your garden earlier. The first strategy is to use plants that tolerate cold weather. Fortunately, there are a lot of great looking plants that enjoy cold weather. These plants include perennials that we often grow as annuals, like primroses and pansies. Other great cold tolerant plants include ornamental kale, snapdragons, Icelandic poppies. After all, if Icelandic is in the name, they must like cold weather. Here is a bed of pansies that I planted in mid-April. But at the back of the bed are volunteer pansies that survived the winter. That's how you know pansies are really hardy plants. What pansies don't like is the hot weather of July and August. And I plan to pull them up out of this bed and plant hot weather loving plants like marigolds and zinnias in this flower bed. The second strategy for April planting is container gardening. When the weather forecast is cold, simply bring the pots indoors or into your garage overnight. This pot contains a mix of plants with different hardiness levels. Since the forecast for tonight is 24 degrees, I'll put them in the garage overnight. The third strategy for April planting is to cover your plants when frost is forecast. A frost cloth covers plants in the ground and keeps them about 5 degrees warmer. If your planting beds contain plants that can tolerate a light frost, like petunias and geraniums, a frost cloth will get them through a mild frost. This will let you plant these plants towards the end of April. A frost cloth is available at your local hardware store. If you have large planters that are too heavy to move, you can cover them with towels or sheets during the coldest nights. Those are 3 strategies you can use to start your garden in April. Use frost-tolerant plants, garden in containers, and cover your plants on cold nights. But if you take just one thing away from this video, it's that pansies love the cold. My video on protecting your plants from an early fall frost has more details on some of these measures. Start planting your garden in April and you will enjoy happy gardening.